new CD, unforgettable. FBI telling, no hygiene smelling. Sad to say, I'm a 3-count felon. You can write 3 bios on every different aspect. Parts of my life, tragic, mass strife, mass sins, mass smashing heads, gasoline, skeletons in my closet. Every one of them, I caused it, I lost it. I'm going to hell over 1,000 sins. Multiplied by 12, divide by 3, equals hell for eternity. Learn from me, hear me spit it legit, kid. Hustler, muscler, but there's always someone tougher. I'm no bluffer, I wear 2 rubbers, the forgotten ones, nice, platinum, gold, and ice. Diggy skins, wise as sign. DGS, digital genius skins, producing this sociopathic beat. Sick off for life.
Track so sick, it's psychiatric. Oh, so cold, results so tragic. Oh, so bold, we spit these habits. All I want, I have to have it. Track so sick, it's
Welcome to the Bloody Bean 617 MMA Boxing Talk Hub. Got a lot of slackers here in Boston and Quincy. I hate to say it about the lovely 617 I love so much, and I have a lot of pride where I'm fucking from. You know what I mean? You got to have pride where you're from, people. I know it's land. I know it's, but it's very historic. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of history here. I was thinking about it the other day or this morning or something, I think. You know, China's been around 4,000 years. You know what I mean? I know this Earth's billions of years old, right? Whatever. But, and the universe is even longer, right? But China's been around for 4,000 years. America is like one of the youngest countries, right? 400 years, something like that. 400 plus years now. So, yeah, amazing. It's amazing. Here's the deal. I got Asian friends all over. I got a lot of Asian friends. I got a lot of Russian friends. I got a lot of Ukraine friends. I got a lot of friends all over the country, Australia, New Zealand, like all over the place, England, like all over the place, Germany, Netherlands, like a lot of places, Canada. I got friends up there. I got friends all over the place, Mexico, all over the States. You know what I mean? Most people I know, they only like boxing. Except for my friends in the MMA world, you know what I mean? Obviously, I have a lot of those, you know what I mean? But a lot of their, even pro mixed martial artists. I think I got a pro mixed martial artist coming on tomorrow. That's going through physical therapy right now. He was supposed to be on this show, and he always has a seat here anytime he wants. He's always welcome. He might join us tomorrow. I'm not going to use names until they show up, but he's already showed up on the podcast. You guys could check out the interview with us. He's a great kid. I'm sorry, people. I got to do this every time for Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Anchor, Spotify, all of them. All the podcast apps, I got to do this. I have to start it, like, again sometimes. It's just the way it works sometimes. I'm sorry. Hold on one second, people. I'm just going to play a little bit of Slayer. Open up the show, the Bloody Bean 617. MMA, boxing, elite MMA and boxing. 8 limbs in the oldest sport in history, in American history, boxing. Contact sport. Controlled violence. No one goes to jail. No one goes to county on bail. No one goes upstate. You know what I mean? Prison. People go home safe to their wife and kids, and they make some money, and they get the fight. What's a better job than that? Savage Incorporated. That's my rap, so I'm not even gonna play that. You know what I mean? Because I was on a lot of oxy. Gary tightened up my new logo, so it's like it's like a little bit white around it, so it's a rounder, just a smaller rounder circle, so it fits in easier on all the social media sites and everywhere I promote. You know what I mean? I just started promoting really recently. Honestly, like probably the past year or past 2 years, a little bit here and there with motivational stuff, and that's it. I was just trying to keep people's chins up and savages out there, keep your fucking minds right, keep your fucking training on. I'd be running at 4 a.m. I was hoping someone would say something to me about a mask. You know what I mean? Like just stupid shit. You know what I mean? That I was going through in my mind. You know what I mean? But it never stopped me from training. You know what I mean? Training is important for your brains, people. It really is out there. Make sure you train daily, people. 6 days a week, 5 days a week, whatever it is you like to do. But I recommend daily. Stay active. You know what I mean? And I don't overtrain. Get that 1 day of total rest. You know what I mean? Where you don't really do much. Usually Sundays, whatever. Spiritual day for you. Just breathe, do some breathing exercises. As long as we elevate 0.000.1 a day, you're doing better. You know what I mean? You're doing better than you did the day before. You know what I mean? Iced coffees. I know certain people have some fucking, booze in their hands, a beer, a drink. I'm smoking a fatty. I mean, I ain't judging you people. I never judge nobody out here. Unless you're a pedophile piece of shit. You hit women, you fucking hurt kids, you're fucking elderly people, you're fucking homeless fucking people, you're a fucking terrorist piece of shit, you're a KKK piece of shit, Nazi piece of shit, then I'll talk some shit to you. But other than that, and I won't even talk it. I actually act it. So you know what I mean? I'm not talking shit. That's only people. That's the only people I don't like. Sorry, people. You know what I mean? I do got morals, even though I'm a fucking savage. I still got morals. Okay, we got some people don't think this is a good card, and this always happens. The Bloody Bean 617, MMA and boxing, Talk Hub. This always happens with these freaking cards, man. Like, people think they're not going to be good, and sometimes they're the best fucking cards. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm good with it. But I like this card, to be honest with you. There's some good fights on this card. And there usually is anyways. All right, thank you. Thank you, my streaming service. I don't know why that sounds on. Oh, there it goes. Look, there's no echo now. No, there's echo. I don't know what that is. Oh, I see what it is. Chords, people. All you new producers out there podcasting and doing it new or whatever, new to it. Make sure all your chords and all your plugs and everything, make sure they're clean, and you'll be able to do audio really good on all the podcast platforms, because most podcast platforms are all audio, people. You know what I mean? I ain't scared to show myself or whatever. I'm not scared to show my face, any of that stuff. You know what I mean? But some people are, believe it or not. It's hard to get in front of a camera. It was hard for me in the beginning. You know what I mean? It's not how you're doing a music video, anything like that, or someone when you're doing a show and someone's filming you, anything like that. That's not hard. But you do get a little bugged out with in the beginning. I'm saying in the beginning. After a while, you get a little used to it. Just like anything else in life. You know what I mean? You do it, you'll get better and better and better. It's just the way it works. But definitely hit record if you're undecided. You know what I mean? Just hit record. All right, here we go. So I think it's Santos and Hill. Yeah, Santos versus Hill. Great card. I mean, last week's card wasn't bad. The 2 weeks prior was a little, last week, this past week's contender series was freaking great. 5 fucking fights. Every fight was a banger. Every fight was like, they fought like they wanted a contract. I think like five people got contracts. I called that one right too. But 6 or 7 could. I think every fighter could have got a contract on that card compared to the first week of contender series. But they know what they're doing. They make it better and better and better and better. They're no idiots. UFC as business is very, very smart. Teamwork makes the dream work out there, people. You think you're gonna do it on your own? Yeah, fighting, absolutely. I've done that on my own. Yeah, absolutely. You even need a team there. You need people to support you, promote you. You need people to, be positive influence in your life, to push you and say, listen, get up and train, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Go out there and fucking kill it, man. Represent. So Thiago Santos versus Jamal Hill. I love Santos. I've always liked Santos. What heart this kid has. He's not a kid, but I call 70-year-old people kids. So people, that's not an insult, people. That should be like it's not that you're a kid. Even when you're a grown man, it's not that you're a kid. You're just younger than me. It's like I said, I'm 51. I call fucking 70-year-olds kids. Oh, Vincent Lukey is back too, people. After that fight with remember my Shades Muhammad. There's only one Muhammad Ali, so I like that guy Muhammad. He's good. I tell you, he's a great fucking wrestler. Kid knows when to fucking go for the double leg takedowns. Kid knows when to take the single legs. You know what I mean? Like he slips that punch and goes right underneath, hits him with an uppercut, and then boom to the ground. Takes people right down to the ground. So you can't hate on Muhammad because kind of boring, but I know the skill it takes. You know what I mean? So it's not really boring for me. Wrestling isn't boring for me when it's high level. You know what I mean? Controlling a body on the ground, that's an athlete. That's not easy to do, people. It's not farthest thing from easy. Now, this whole card, as I've already looked at this card, obviously, a bunch of times this week, but I'm just saying, like I do every week. I mean, there's some good fights in here. And this could be, there could be some people leaving. I don't know. On this card, there could be some people that might call it quits after this. I don't know. Like, I think we're going to start seeing that this year. There's going to be like a turnover in the UFC, I think it's going to happen. I really believe that's what's going to happen. I mean, it's not, I'm not a prophet or nothing, so I think it's just a common sense thing. We got contender series, so we got new blood coming in. We already have new blood waiting in the cut. It would be good if they had 1,000 fighters on the list anyways. I'm sure he has more than 1,000 probably fighters on the list that, if they need a fight, he could call. But they all could call him the war room of the UFC. But I think they have 500 that are signed contracts, I'm pretty sure. And there's like 500 that just come in and fill in for a fight. So they get one fight deals. You know what I mean? So that ain't a bad deal either. That's prize fighting. You know what I mean? But people, fighters out there, mixed martial artists, elite boxers, right? Fight everybody. Fight all the best so all ears can make money. You know what I mean? Generational wealth out there. What's up, Post? Salute to you too, brothers. Peace, brother. And Gary, you too, brother. Right? Oh, yeah, I know, brother. Gary, you're a savage. You're a savage dude in England. You guys stay up late like my co-host Kiwi. In Australia, he's 14 hours ahead of me. You know what I mean? You're 6 or 5 hours ahead of us. I know my mother and my stepfather in Italy, they're 6 hours ahead of me. You know what I mean? So that's how I know, you know what I mean? But Australia is a lot more, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the next day for them, you know what I mean? It's weird, you know what I mean? Gary, how that works, for everybody. But it works for us better. You're right, Gary. It does, brother. I know. You're always in there, brother. You're always in there. You're always in there. You're a true mixed martial artist fan, brother. Like anyone that calls you anything different, you know what I mean? Well, you got a lot of people that would friggin' beg to differ on that one, brother. Yeah, so this card, Join us tomorrow night for Savage Inc. picks with my co-host from Australia, Kiwi. Obviously, you guys know him. You guys have seen him 15, 20 times, 30 times already. You know what I mean? The Bloody Bean. This is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Sundays, post-fight. Talk about the fight cards. If Elite Boxing's on, I'll talk about the main events and stuff and co-mains. But, the UFC cards and, Bellator cards and One Championship and all the Elite, LFA sometimes, PFL, all of those, you know what I mean? Well, we just talk about it, you know what I mean? I got friends that commentate that stuff at Rush Hour MMA. You can see on the bottom down there. I promote my people, Fighters Rep, George Francis over there, Fighters Rep. Go check him out. Only kickboxing license in California. Good man, very good man. Go check out my man John Cameron. He wrote the novel. He wrote the novel on the Redemption on Rocky Marciano, Part 1. It's on Amazon.com, on Amazon Books. You get it there, and he's writing Part 2 right now. It'll be out in 2023. Supporting. He's from England, Gary. He's from England. That's my man, John. Oh Jesus! How do I forget his name? You know what it is? I've done so. I got it right here though. I don't know what happened. It short circuited or something because I had it down there. John Cameron. I'm sorry, John Cameron from England. He wrote the story of biography of Rocky Marciano. I highly recommend you guys buy that book. And let me give a shout out to my first sponsor here. I forgot to do it the last time, but anyone that's been around that's seen this show, everyone that there's a lot, I get 1,000 hours. So obviously it's listened to. Storm Contracting, my dear friend David Bradley, since I was a little kid, really good dude, good man, 20-year freaking Navy veteran. Give him the business with his nephew, John Walsh. You can reach Dave Bradley for my audio listeners at 617-905-6590. Bradley David 414@gmail.com. Call Dave Bradley and call John Walsh at 781-922-1676. 00 SALEEN 833@gmail.com. Okay, Storm Contracting, they're a demolition company, but they do all construction, bathroom. They do all kinds of stuff. So check them out, call them. They'll give you a quote, and I guarantee they get the job done right. It's a lifelong friend. I would never say that about anybody if they weren't friggin' competent. I don't deal with incompetence. I'm sorry, people out there, you tech heads. I'm learning tech, so you just gotta bear with me, all right? I'm not making excuses. I will keeping it real in the UK. You always do, brother. You always do, and Pulse always keeps it real too. Pulse is my buddy too, always has been since day one. Good man. He's another good man. Gary, we know it, brother. We know that, brother. I think everyone respects you at Rush Hour MMA, brother, and we all respect you here, brother, too. You know what I mean? But yeah, this card is, I think, better than a lot of people think. PFL, I was just watching those weigh-ins. I'm gonna talk about those tomorrow on Savage Inc. with my co-host on Savage Inc. On the same fucking location, people. You know what I mean? But this fight card, I like this fight card. I think this fight card is going to be pretty good. I think it's there's only 12 fights, but we got 10 fights on PFL Friday night, and then we got 12 Saturday night. I'll go over the PFL once tomorrow with my co-host for Savage Inc. picks on after the weigh-ins and stare downs. And so right now we're going to go through the card real quick. We got Myra Bueno Silva versus Stephanie Edgar. I like this fight. 60-40 on Tapology. Tapology, give a shout out to Tapology out there, the community. 18 out of 38 people. 60% got Edgar. 40% got Bueno Silva. I like those pick. I like that pick. But you know what? As we all know, anyone that knows anything about fighting or mixed martial arts, anyone can win. You know what I mean? That's the weird thing about mixed martial arts, different than boxing like that, because anyone can win. Next fight, we got Corey McKenna. These are all prelims, people. Corey McKenna versus Miranda Granger, 1843 out of Tapology community. 78% got McKenna, 22% got Granger. Next fight, Jason Witt versus Josh Quinlan. 1848. Tapology community predictions. Quinlan, 86%. And Witt, 14%. Let me see here. Takashi Sato versus Brian Battle. And I think this is going to be a good fight. 1884. Wow, everyone's like right on the mark here. 85% versus Battle and 15% versus Sato. Then this is a fight I've been looking forward to. Terence Mckinney. I hope you have a good luck fight back, brother, after your last fight a couple months ago versus Eric Gonzalez. I hope you worked on your takedown defense, Terence Mckinney, and I hope you go to deep waters in case you have to, because you're going to run into your equal and you're going to have to outthink him, and you're going to have to freaking go deep with the freaking psychology. You know what I mean? It's all a mental game, bro. You got to outdo your opponent. Bottom line, it's who wants it more. And some people are more willing to sacrifice more. Some people are willing to sacrifice less. You know what I mean? Don't get into fighting if you're not going to be a legacy fighter, or you don't want to, you don't want to give it your all. You know what I mean? I would highly recommend, you either do it or you don't. Or you do it just to get a foot in the door, I guess, and do something else, that you have a passion for. I don't know, but I love fighting. It's a great fucking sport. No question. But do you blame Jake Paul? I blame Asim Rahman for the cancellation, because he's the pro fighter, right? Right? You know what I mean, Paus? Like, that's just my opinion. Yeah, should have made weight. You know what I mean? That's what you get paid to do, make weight. If that's all I had to get, that's all I had to do is make money, is make weight, I'd be a fucking billionaire right now. And I'm not kidding. I'm a heavyweight, and I'm up to 325 pounds. So if people think, oh yeah, that's just no, I'm 220. I could gain freaking 20 pounds in one fucking day. If I fucking went off my diet, I'd be 20 pounds heavier tomorrow. All right, and that's a fact. Terence Mckinney, I think he's going to come back here. Tapology, 1969. See how the numbers jump up? This is a fight that I was looking forward to. 98% got Mckinney. 2% got Eric Gonzalez versus Terence Mckinney. Should be a great fight. Both fighters just coming off losses. So this is Spokane, Washington. This is West Coast versus West Coast. This is like, Cali and the northwest, northeast. No, I'm sorry, the northwest of the West Coast. So this is like up the top. This is like Boston fighting FLA, kind of, or a little bit less than that. You know what I mean? Be like South Carolina or North Carolina or something like that. So it's kind of, what's it called? Los Angeles, Southern Cal is kind of, it's close to the border, Mexican border. Not too close, though, I don't think. San Diego's a lot closer. It's a big state, California. So next fight, last fight of preliminary card is I'm going to hack this guy's name, even though I know how to say it, but I'm going to mess it up. Mikhail Oleksik Jasuk versus Sam Alvey. I'm sorry, Michelle. You know what? I'm gonna go by your AKA Husa, Mikhail Husa Oleksik. I have a hard time with certain Polish names, certain Russian names, and certain Asian names, unless I know them, for at least a year or two. You know what I mean? It's hard to pronounce that dude's name, but his AKA is Husa, and 1987. This is gonna be another pretty good fight. Poland versus United States. Wisconsin. Manitowoc, Wisconsin versus Poland. Baki, Poland. 93% got the Polish and 7% got Alvey. I don't know, people. Sam Alvey can fight too, but I like Mikkel a little bit on that fight too, because that kid's a lean and mean savage. He really is. Sam Alvey can fight though. He's a savage too. They're all savages. Some names are like they fell asleep on a keyboard. Gary, you're a fresh prick, but you're right. He said his body wouldn't allow it in a month's time. Well, we all know that MMA fighters lose 10, 20, 30 pounds in one day, right? What did Masvidal lose? I know it's harder for heavyweights. You know, as the older you get, too, it gets harder. It definitely fucking does, people. I don't know about that one, Pulse. You know what I mean? I don't hate on Jake Paul because, you know, you can't hate on the kid's hustle. You can't hate on him. You know what I mean? You know, hey, fake it till you make it, whatever. He's a Disney kid, right? But he can fight. And he's willing to go in there and spar and learn, and I give him credit. He was going to step it up now and fight a pro that, you know, ain't that bad. You know what I mean? I mean, in my opinion, elite fucking pro fighter? No, not even close. But Jake Paul wouldn't be smart fighting an elite fighter. You know what I mean? He wouldn't be. That wouldn't be a smart fucking move for him. But you know, no, I don't blame Jake Paul, but I'm sure there was some fuckery going on with that fucking contract too. You know what I mean? But I don't know, Pulse. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't there, brother. So all I can tell you is I blame Hasim. I think he had too many cooks in the kitchen. You know, it's hard living up to your father's, you know, image and stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not for me. You know what I mean? Because I didn't have a father growing up. You know what I mean? But I do have a real father. I talk to him. Once in a while we talk, you know. But I didn't meet him until I was 32 years old. I never talked to him, you know, prior to that. I think I talked to him once or twice as a little kid. You know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have that problem. But I know a lot of fighters that have their fathers as their coaches. It works out a lot of times very well. And obviously, a lot of times it doesn't work out too well. You know what I mean? I don't know about that one, Pulse, brother. It's a good question. Some names are like they fell asleep on a keyboard. Yeah, dude, I'm not falling asleep, brother. I got to go train after this, brother. You know what I mean? I had a busy day today, brother. We got the main card. The first fight on the main card is Ariane Lipsky versus Priscilla Katoria. I hope I didn't hack your name there, ladies. The Queen of Violence, Lipsky. I love that fucking AKA. And the Zombie Girl. Not in the zombies. I'd actually like to fucking hit him with my 45 and shit, to be honest with you. I don't even play video games. But, yeah, if the zombie came at me, I'd have to shoot that motherfucker, I guess, right? Because I don't think they get knocked out, right? We can't separate them from their conscience. So check this out. 1,841 people on Tapology community. Check this out. Their predictions, 82% got Lipsky, 18% got Katoria. Now, listen, people, don't go on like Tapology and just pick every favorite. That's stupidity, because underdogs hit all the time, people. That's what they're there for. You know what I mean? Someone's got to win. You know what I mean? So just don't go with just, you know, every favorite, because you're gonna be upset. I guarantee it. Second fight on the main card. Here we go. Augusto Saki versus Sergey Spivak. I like both these guys. Tapology community, 1970. Wow, they're one off from my birthday, 71. 88% got Spivak. I'm sorry, people. Hold on with that. I got it. You know what, people? I don't know if you people have this out there. You people, do you have this like little thing that you put on the back of your phone? They're very, they're good. So when you're going on the screen, you read, really good. You don't gotta hold it like this, drop it. You know what I mean? You get your fingers on it, don't fall. But when that thing falls off, comes out, it could be a pain in the fucking ass. It means you need to get a new one or a couple of them. You know what I mean? Sometimes I see people with 3 and 4 of them on their friggin' backs of their phones. I don't know what they're doing with those. I don't know how they're fitting their fingers, and I got fat fingers. I just got big hands. I'm not fat at all. I don't think I'm probably maybe like 1% body fat or something, or a couple percent tops. I don't even think I'm like that. You know what I mean? I know I definitely got like fat percentage because I'd be dead if I didn't. You know what I mean? Everyone would be. You need a little fat in your diet too, people. Just stay away from the saturated fats. Stay away from the processed fucking sugars and shit. Like, yeah, I drink iced coffees, but it's just with regular sugar. You know what I mean? It's not. I only do 2 sugars. You know what I mean? I just want to be a perfect V, solid as can be, always, and that's what I strive to do daily. You know what I mean? And fast as lightning and powerful as like a whirlwind. You know what I mean? Like a fucking hurricane hit. You know what I mean? Like a big one. You know what I mean? That's how I train. Gary's a funny prick. Pulse. I love Gary. He's got a good sense of humor. Impulse, I think you do too, brother. You know what I mean? You're very low key and shit, but you speak your mind, brother, and I love that you do that, brother. I really respect you. One night on Rush Hour MMA, he was saying, Bobby, that dude, Granite's a real deal. He's a real. That dude's the real deal. He's a real man, and I appreciate that compliment, brother. Because yeah, I am a real man, and I definitely am. I definitely ain't joking, and I definitely ain't talking out of school. You know what I mean? I actually fucking I don't know. I'm still in that school, I think, to a certain extent, but never like I was in the 80s or 90s. Not even just because I smoke a little pot or something. Maybe that's why people think I'm still like, I still live that life. I don't live that life no more, people. It's just not the life I fucking choose to live. And I haven't choose to live that life since my daughter was born. And I just got sucked into things because I'm so loyal that I had to fucking follow through with them. You know what I mean? Like, I can't turn my back against my friends. When, I was growing up, I just couldn't do it. I can't even do it to this day. But if they're misery loves company friends, I of course I care about them. You know what I mean? But I can't, I got too much other shit going on. You know what I mean? I can't have negative people in my fucking space. I can't have them in my ears. I can't have any of that because I'll just hang up. I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear people with excuses. I don't want to talk to anyone with excuses. Juliana Miller versus Brogan Walker. Got a lot of females on this card. I think this is the 4th one. 1,780. Tapology community. 67% got Walker and 33% got Miller. Tomorrow, Savage Inc. picks right after the friggin' weigh-ins, people, and right after the stare-downs. Me and my co-hosts come on. I got, guests coming on. I got, people going to come on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, Sundays, Fridays. I got Kiwi and some other people join. I might have a kid that was on my podcast a couple months ago who won his last mixed martial arts fight. Really good guy. He's actually was supposed to do this show with me, but he is going through physical rehab right now. So he's, doing a lot of things right now. So I don't, he's always got a chair here whenever he wants. That kid's always welcome here. As I evolve with this show, I'm a huge mixed martial arts fan. Obviously, I grew up loving boxing, and I box myself. But I love the UFC ever since it started. I love Pride. I love the glory days, the Pride days, the old school days in the 90s. You know what I mean? I'd have people VHS, record it and give it to me on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I'd watch it that day. You know what I mean? So I'd be a couple days behind sometimes. Jimmy Gags, what's happening, brother? What's up, guy? Did you watch the? Yeah, of course we did, brother. Man, that's how you bang. Also, what's going on with Rob Font? You never sent me my invite, brother. Hold on. I sent you an invite, brother. I sent you an invite. Brother. Yeah, you come on anytime, brother. We'll talk, dude. We'll talk on the down low on that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll get you on, brother. No problem. I don't know what's going on with Rob Font. I think he just went through a war. So you know what I mean? Him and Kata, I mean, they bring it. You know what I mean? So I will find out though. I got my buddy right here that'll be on tomorrow. He might be on tomorrow. He might come on tomorrow with me and Kiwi. I'm not sure, but he will be on. But I could ask him. He would know more than I would know. But I am going to visit that gym. I'm going to visit Connecticut. I'm going to see if I can spar with Glover Teixeira and Alex Pereira because I want to meet Alex Pereira. I met Glover Teixeira, I think, once way back in the days, like about 4 years ago or 5 years ago. I want to go up there and spar with Cater and fucking Rob Font. Like, they're middleweights. I'm a heavyweight. But I just want to go in there and go 50% with them and talk to them. You know what I mean? And give the fans, these people in New England that are fighting. I want to go down there and check out Lazor's place, Lazon, or whatever his name is down there, UFC fighter down there in Bridgewater. One of his kids fought on the Contender Series this week, Gags. No, dude. You're in Malden, huh? That's good, bro. So you're basically a 617 fucking savage, brother. Just like fucking Quincy and Boston, only 617 fucking area codes, brother. I don't know what's up with Rob Font, but all I do know is he's a tough fucking kid. I know that, and I know he'll be back, and I know Cater will be back. I know that for a fact. Those kids got a heart, and Font. I thought Font and Cater, it could have went their way on these last fights. I know Font looked a little outmatched, and so did Cater a little bit, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. Maybe I'm just biased towards local guys. You know what I mean? But I'd like to go down there and see that kid, Connor, from Brockton, Massachusetts. He fought this past, I think he lost to Matthews. But he had 5 first-round finishes, but not versus really high-level elite mixed martial artists. You know what I mean? But, he fought the whole 3 rounds and all went the distance. You know what I mean? And that's what it takes, that mindset. You know what I mean? I didn't know if he's going to be able to go the distance. I had no idea. But he could. You know what I mean? He's just going to work on his hands a little bit more. You know what I mean? It's striking. He needs to learn. He's got great freaking jiu-jitsu and stuff. That's what was keeping him out of all those chokes. You know what I mean? Was, grabbing the hands and separating the hands, which takes more than people think. I mean, when you got a strong grappler or a strong BJJ guy or a black belt, anything, right? Anyone that's really good, they're strong because their body weight's strong. You know what I mean? Because the more reps you're doing, lifting weights, you're going to get strong. No doubt about it. I mean, I was deadlifting 1,000 pounds without steroids either. This is in prison, people, okay? I got a friend that's still alive, a kid I know, you know what I mean, who was my friend. I haven't talked to him in years, but, we did deadlifts for like 2 months. That was my last 2 months in pre-release. And I didn't even have to work, you know what I mean, because I was, I only had 2 months left, you know what I mean? So, my work was just to sweep the fucking hallway that I lived on, the 3rd floor I was living on, the 2nd floor. But we did deadlifts for 2 months when I was there, and we went up to 1,000 pounds on the last deadlift. You know what I mean? It was like fucking 8, 9, 10. We had so many 45 plates on each side that we couldn't even fit no more weight. So just in 2 months, I was deadlifting 1,000 pounds. And I never did deadlifts before because I never wanted to fuck up my back. Till I landed on my fucking head in 2003 and fucked up my back forever, but I still train like a savage. You know what I mean? Like, people that bitch about like a disc, a slip disc, every one of my discs is going a different direction from my neck all the way down to my tailbone. But yeah, it's painful. I've learned to deal with the pain. And this is the reason right here. This helps with inflammation, right? But over time, the head of neurology in Boston, my doctor, right? Before he went down to Florida and doing a mission down there for the last 10 years or whatever. He said I'd never walk again 10 years from now. And I run every morning and I run every afternoon. Like I run before training and right after training. You know what I mean? Uphill on a treadmill. You know what I mean? Or at the park doing wind sprints. So never tell me never. You know what I mean? No, I'll get at you, Jimmy. Don't worry about it, dude. I got you, bro. I offered you, bro, that you canceled, dude. That ain't my fault, brother. You can't put that on me, brother. Don't do that to me, bro. Because like, it ain't true, bro. Yeah, dude. 781. I knew that, bro. And 978, they got some in certain North Shore parts of Malden. Malden's kind of not the North Shore. It's like right on the edge. Well, actually, it is. Malden is the North Shore. That's right. Because I used to go up to Lowell a lot and Lynn. You know, back in the days, I mean. You know what I mean? But even in the 2000s, I was going up to Lowell, or I think Lowell to fill my scripts 4230s a day, oxycodones a day. So there was like only certain pharmacies that had that much. And they were so good up there with me, they always had my meds for me all the time back then. You know what I mean? I got 53 months off all the oxycodone, all the oxycodone, 4230s a day with breakthrough pain meds too. All right, you come off that amount and come see me, because that's a fucking horrible fucking ride. I've been in the worst places, state prison, fucking county, jury. It was like college to me. It was easy. This is the hardest thing I've ever fucking done in my life. And not because I've had urges or nothing, none of that bullshit. No. It's the emotional roller coaster. You know what I mean? I get turned on a light, man. Sorry, people. I don't know why. Oh yeah, because it was light when I started. Just starting to get it's not dark yet. All right, so then we got I'm sorry, Jimmy, guys, 1 second, but let me finish this card. I'll talk to you about it. I'm gonna have you on, bro. I don't have many people that like MMA around here, man. Like, I got everyone I know loves boxing. They don't care about fucking MMA. I'm like, elite MMA is like a fucking elite street fight. I go, you fucking people have no fucking clue what fighting is, man. You guys fucking want to preach this shit about boxing and shit? Well, I was watching all those fucking fights with you people, and you don't like fucking MMA? You don't like MMA? You don't like head kick knockouts? You don't like spinning back fists? You don't like flying fucking knees? You don't like fucking people kneeing people? It reminds me of the 80s and fucking 90s. I got flashbacks. I fucking love that shit. L5, S1 on me. Show you right here, brother. Just want to make sure it's right, brother. Oh, see, it ain't right. Hold on. There we go. Boom. There you go, brother. You can reach me right there. You reach me right there, Jimmy Gags, and I will get right back to you, brother. All right. My bad. 15 once. No, I know you had your thing with your wife or your girl, dude. I know that, bro. You didn't remember. That's a bad one. That's a bad hit when you don't remember your anniversary, bro. So try to remember those, bro. All right. There's an old saying, right? Happy wife, happy life, right? 30 years with my wife. I'm very grateful, Jimmy, and I'm very grateful you have a good woman, bro. You know what I mean? I don't even know, but that's what you say, so I believe you. You know what I mean? Next fight. I like this fight, people. Tomorrow when we talk about this, me on Savage Inc. Picks, me and my co-host and probably a couple guests. And we got a pro mixed martial artist that's going to join. You know, he's actually supposed to be part of this show, but he's going through physical therapy and shit. And once he's back to training, like, you know, full training, that's when he wants to do it. And he's going to join a couple times. You know, maybe he'll come on Savage Inc. Picks once a week till he gets used to it and likes it. You know what I mean? It's not an easy thing to do, people. You'll always feel a little bit nervous in front of a camera or whatever. But listen, this is just independent network, you know what I mean, with YouTube and all the other podcast apps. So you don't have to worry about people seeing you. And listen, you don't even have to show your face. You can just have a profile picture of you up there as long as you're coming through on the freaking mic and people can hear you on the podcast audio apps, because most people listen to podcasts. Like 70% people listen. They don't watch them. You know what I mean? So this is the I think this is the fourth. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the 4th fight on the main card. We got Zach Paga. I know this guy. I know how they pronounce this guy's name, but Zach Paga, the Ripper, Zach the Ripper Paga versus Muhammad the Moda Usman. I think this is Usman's brother. I'm pretty sure he's pretty fucking good. But I thought his brother was in Bellator or one of those organizations. Yeah, this might not be his brother because I don't think his brother has that many tats. So Nigeria, Arlington, Texas. It might be, or maybe it might be his cousin. Who knows? Might be his cousin. I like the whole Usman family. That's some tough kids, man. I hate that their father went to prison for something he didn't even fucking do, but I like that he's home with his fucking sons now and enjoying his life with his sons and his grandkids. So I'm very happy for that family. Usman works really hard, and I think he was really smart going with Trevor Whitman and Gaethje and Doug Rose in that gym right there. I think that's a great gym for him. Obviously, it shows. So the Tapology, 1858, the Tapology community, 80% like Plaga, the Ripper, and 20% like Usman. I think that's gonna be a banger. That's a heavyweight. That's that heavyweight power. Anyone can get knocked out in a heavyweight fight, people. So don't ever think anything different. Don't ever think anything different because you'll probably regret that one, people. You know, a heavyweight, and don't ever underestimate anybody. That's another one. Try not to do that because it's not smart. You're not playing chess. You're playing checkers. Here we go. We got the co-main event. Jeff Neal versus Vincent Lukey. You know, I love Jeff Neal. I love Vincent Lukey. This is one of those fights where I love both fighters. Vincent Lukey lost recently. I remember that fight. To remember my shades, Bilal Muhammad. I always tell him there's only one Muhammad Ali. So remember my name, I guess, is, the way he wants to be known. But I think it's more remember my shades because that's what I remember him from. And I remember him because he's a really good wrestler. I was talking about earlier on the show. I mean, that kid can take a left hook or an overhand right or whatever. He'll take one just to get his takedown down. And once he gets you down, he's controlling you. You know what I mean? Unless you're a really good grappler and a really good wrestler. You know what I mean? So you got to give credit where credit's due, even though it's a very boring style of fighting. But let's face it. I mean, the guy's winning. So you can't hate on that guy. I like Vincent Lukey in this fight. Tapology community predictions, 122, just like the year, 2022 people, 2022 people. We got 89% got Lukey, 11% got Neal, and Neal is spelled just like my last fucking name. And 11%, see, I'm a numbers guy. I don't know. I might have to go with Jeff Neal in this one, just as a upset city fucking type fucking thing. We'll see what happens. I like Lukey, though. I think he's going to bounce back very well. But Jeff Neal's a tough dude, too. He's a tough kid. We got the main event, Thiago Santos versus Jamal Hill. I like both these guys, too. I think Thiago Santos hasn't been the same since John Jones. It's kind of like prime Mike Tyson in the 80s where, you know what I mean? Like, people weren't the same after they fought Tyson. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with John Bones Jones. Every guy that's fought him, and he's beaten legends, you know what I mean, hasn't been the same after. Except for maybe Glover Teixeira. He's probably the only one. Do you guys know anyone else that's been the same since John Jones? I don't know anybody other than Glover Teixeira. So if you know somebody, name it in the freaking thing. You got Neal. Yeah, I like Neal too. Gags. I do. I'm going to put you up, brother. Absolutely, brother. Gags, man. Damn, brother. I got a lot of reading to do for you, brother. That's all right, bro. It's all good. I can do that for you, brother. I do it for everybody. I don't mind, bro. I don't mind. So that's tomorrow night. We got Savage Inc. picks with my co-host from Australia. Might have a pro mixed martial artist on who has a seat on this show at any time he wants. He's a really good good guy. Beat his won his last fight. Local kid from Stoughton, not too far away from here, 15, 20 minutes away, a little past Brockton, or a little before Brockton, I mean. Not too far away. So he comes from a kind of area where, there's some fighters. There's some good gyms. Petronelli's right. He used to spar way back in the day on Fridays. You know what I mean? So way back in the days. So, some good training around there and some good fighters. And this kid's tough. I seen him training. He did a little interview with me in the gym. Really, really nice kid. Very respectful. And I respect him a lot. You know what I mean? He believes in himself. I love that fucking confidence. I love people that exude confidence because that's the type of person I am. There is no can't. There's only can people. You know what I mean? All right, Jimmy Gags. Let me see what you said. What's up, guy? Did you watch Contender Series last night? Man, that's how you bang. Also, what's going on, Rob Hunt? I don't know what's going on with Rob Hunt, but I will find out, Jimmy. I promise you, brother. Yeah, that contender compared to week one. It's almost like they set this up this way. You know what I mean? Like they knew these are going to be bangers. You know what I mean? Which there was only really one or two the first week. What was there? Only 4 fights in the first week, I think. Yeah, I think there was someone missed weight by 10 pounds or something. But yeah, they all banged. I thought they were all going to get contracts. I mean, they all should have. You know what I mean? Everyone fought to the end. Great fucking Contender Series. We got 10 more weeks, or is that 12 weeks or 10 weeks? I think we got 10 more weeks. Yeah, it's 12 weeks. I'm pretty sure. I thought it was great. Jimmy, I'm always here. You're in Rush Hour MMA. You come in Rush Hour MMA and watch it with us, right? You never sent me the invite, brother. No, I sent you the invite, bro. You said you had a fucking thing with your girlfriend or something, or an anniversary or something. And we were supposed to do it. And the day we were supposed to do it, or the day before, you said, no, I just remembered. And I said, I understood. You know what I mean? Because you can't. Like I said, I understand that with what's it called, with anniversaries. You know what I mean? No, I just need your email, right? I just need your email so I can send you a link, and then you link up, and you go into the studio before we even go live. We're talking, you know what I mean, like amongst ourselves. You know what I mean? So there's nothing scripted. You know what I mean? I put up the fucking fight card on the screen, and we go over the whole fight. We go over with a fine-tooth comb, and we look for the synchronicities. You know, we look at the little things that might help the person out there betting their hard-earned money. You know what I mean? Me, I don't bet. You know what I mean? It's weird. So it's good for me because I can pick fights, and I'm not scared with this. I'm not betting with scared money. You know what I mean? Scared money makes no money anyways, people out there. No risk, no reward. No, yeah, you got it, bro. I'll get it to you again, bro. Just get at me in this, or get at me in the DMs on Twitter or IG or Facebook, brother, or YouTube. Yeah, do whatever you want, brother. I'll get back to you. I promise you. I always do. I get back to everybody, dude. Not only that, bro. You know, you're a good dude, and you're a Malden guy. You're a local guy. I gotta hook you up, bro. Yeah, you can send me a number. That's fine, brother. We could talk. Absolutely, bro. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Calvin definitely does. Well, same here because I live in Malden. Yeah, I was in prison with Charlestown guys. I actually work with Charlestown guys in the tunnels. Really good dudes. You know what I mean? I'm not mentioning names, but I know all the guys. You know, all those old school dudes. You know what I mean? Really good dudes. You know what I mean? Really solid stand-up guys. 1 square mile. Medford is a little bit away from. That's where everyone from Charlestown tries to move to. You know, Malden or Everett, or, you know, they want to get to the suburbs kind of a little bit. You know what I mean? They want to get out of the projects, and I can't blame them. You know what I mean? I can't blame them. I grew up in an Italian neighborhood with a little bit of Irish, a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? Then I moved to a really, 10 blocks away, the worst part of the fucking city, the worst boroughs, right on the line of Southwest Quincy. 5 corners, you know what I mean? There's a lot of drug selling. This is in the 80s, 80, 81 or 82 or 83. But 83 is when I started, selling joints and all that bullshit, you know what I mean? So, you can't bring those years back, the golden era, man. You know what I mean? The golden era. Calvin, yeah, but Rob Font's getting better. I noticed they just get better. You know what I mean? And you are who you train with. You know what I mean? So them training together is only making them better. I used to kickboxing, but my mom's took me out because I was born with head problems. Dude, I fell and fractured my skull in 2003, and I still want to go back and fight. But no, you got a good mother there, brother. Yeah, head trauma is a bad thing, but I've been in 20 fights since my head injury, and it hasn't stopped me. I don't even think about it. You know what I mean? If they're good enough to fucking knock me out and kill me, that's what they're gonna have to do. You know what I mean? Because I hit really fucking hard. Now, all right, I'm gonna come see you. How can I get at you? Yeah, absolutely, bro. I got you, bro. I laugh out loud. My back won 5 once. My back 15 once. Oh, so you got 15 discs fucked up. Had to give her the boot. Who's gonna win, bro? Oh, Usman. Yeah, that's his bro, but he's younger. Yeah, I thought he fought in Bellator though. Bellator 2 though, right? Or is that his fucking cousin? I forget, but he won his last fight. Usman's brother or his cousin, or did he lose? I could have swore it was like a couple weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Last Bellator guy I thought he fought on, but I could be wrong. I'll definitely check into that tomorrow. But you're right. Don't sleep on Jeff Neal. You're right. Don't sleep on Neal. Don't sleep on any Neals. Honestly, pretty strong dudes, man. That name for some reason I don't know what the fuck it is. Every Neal I know, not from my family. I mean, they're strong people too. But I'm just saying, any Neals I know, they're all Shaquille O'Neal, NEAL, any ALs are strong guys. You know what I mean? That I know. Any Neals that I know of are strong people, or they're high up in political or high up in the ranks in the military and shit. I noticed that in fire departments, a lot of Neals high up. I was high up in the union, as a tunnel worker for 18 years. You know what I mean? I was running fucking water tunnels. So, hey, what's good, Insight, brother? My boy from Jersey, my buddy from Jersey, Insight MMA. Check him out on Twitter. Check out Jimmy Gags. Check out Pulse Reloaded on IG. Check out Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington on Twitter. Good people. All these people are great people in here. They're all great people. Jimmy Gags, good people, local from Medford, Mass. A little not too far away from Charlestown and the North Shore, the North End, East Boston, Revere, Everett, all those parts. He's right there, right near there. Yeah, Jimmy Gags, get at me on my email, and I'll give you a call. We'll talk, brother. Absolutely, brother. Insight, get at me soon. All right, brother. Always good to see you too, fucking Insight, brother. We started this thing together, me and you doing this. Remember, brother? So it's just your what's it called? Your timing was a little different than mine because you're a teacher, you know what I mean? But during the summers, you should be on here Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. The more the better, you know what I mean? I got people visiting and shit. It's not a big deal, but I'm just saying, you're always welcome, Insight. You know what I mean? I told you that like a week or two ago. You're always welcome, bro. I tell Ken, I tell Jay, I told, Kiwi's my co-host. If people have something to add to this show, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, Sundays, post-fights, talking about the card, how it went down. On Fridays at the weigh-ins, people want to come on and talk about, the card and the picks with me and my co-host. Everyone is welcome. Anyone that's an MMA fan, but if you're going to come on, you're going to be in the green room. It's not going to be live. You're going to be there with all men that are savages and good people. So if you get along with anyone in there, it's better for the public out there. I'd rather people hear from a lot of different perspectives, people's perspectives and why they fucking like those picks. You know what I mean? That's what I want to give people. I want to give people, I want people to win. So more than just my perspective, you know what I mean? I was looking for your post-fight Saturday. I may be down, not sure. No, I do it on Sundays, bro, post-fights. Tomorrow is me and Kiwi do it right after the weigh-in and weigh-ins and face-offs. Then we do it because I could tell like body language, all that stuff. How people, discipline, all that stuff. I could tell all that stuff, and so could Kiwi. You know what I mean? Both very knowledgeable about fighting. You know what I mean? So we've been doing this a while now. But Insight, you're always welcome. Kiwi, you get along with Kiwi, great. Jimmy Gags, you're always welcome. I got a professional mixed martial arts maybe coming on tomorrow. He has a seat on this fucking program. Like he was the first guy offered be on this show with me. You know what I mean? I want to bring on 2, 3, 4, 5 people. I can fit 10 people in here. And if we could do 10 sometimes, I'll do that too, like on post fights. You know what I mean? So everyone could have their say. You know what I mean? Like I'm a team player, man. I don't want to be famous, any of that shit. I just want the money and the weed. And I want to own a lot of fucking properties, like 25 fucking multifamily homes by this time next year. So that's my goals. You know what I mean? I got a lot of goals. You know what I mean? But it's all right. I always put pressure on myself. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I'm actually not in the hood no more. I've been out of the hood for a long time. I'm like 10 blocks away and 12 blocks away from the hood like I was the first 10 years of my life. One of my kids would go up in the city and have thick skin. And both of my son was just made captain of the senior fucking high school basketball team this year, his last year. He was made captain. So before the season even starts. So I was really pumped up last night. He's been playing since first grade. He's nasty. And he wants to go to Duke since first grade. So, my daughter, 28 years old, she's moved out with her fucking fiance. She's doing great. I'm very blessed. You know what I mean? I hope everyone out there is blessed. I really do. I was looking for your post fight Saturday. I may be down. No, sure. Yeah, I don't do it till Sundays, brother. But I would love to have Kiwi, Jay, Ken, Pulse is welcome. I always tell Deacon he's welcome. I offered Dougie to come on, like people that are knowledgeable about fights, man, about mixed martial arts, man. You know what I mean? And elite boxing. You know what I mean? If they ain't schooled in elite boxing, well, I'll school them. You know what I mean? I'll give you the fucking answers. You know what I mean? I know pro boxing like the back of my hand and amateur boxing, so I know it pretty well. I love MMA. I've loved that ever since the UFC came out. I played the first UFC video game on it was Sega Genesis or Xbox. You had to do like 10 different buttons to do one move. I'm like, fuck that. I was too busy playing EA hockey and ice hockey, NHL, NBA, Madden, and just playing a sports game. That's when I was stopping drinking and sniffing the cocaine, all that, selling cocaine, all that bullshit. I stand on the weekends. That's what I did. You know what I mean? That's what kept me sober. You know what I mean? I never went to meetings or none of that stuff. I've been to meetings before, but never like an everyday thing or never even a weekly thing. It was just once in a while, early in the morning. If I got done training really early, I would go to a meeting where I knew a couple people. I just see how they were doing. That's all. Yeah, I'm not big on meetings. I'm big on just doing things on my own, like mental fortitude, discipline, sacrifice, all that thing. I just feel like I'm more powerful in my mind. If someone tells me I can't do it, I'm going to fucking do it. You know what I mean? So just the way I am, very competitive. You know what I mean? All right, we got to end this. I got 5 minutes left. Anybody got anything to say in the group? Jimmy Gags, get at me, brother. That's my and Insight will tell you, anyone will tell you on there, brother. You're more than welcome, Jimmy Gags. You're a local 617, basically a 617 guy, because Malden is basically Medford or Malden is basically 617. It's basically you're right in the area. You're in the area, bro. You're in a 50-mile radius, Malden. I mean, yeah, you're in a 50-mile, and I like Malden anyways. I do. I like Malden. I do. Something about Malden I've always liked. People, I'm gonna go out with the Bloody Bean. I'm gonna go out with 2 tracks with the intro for the because I got I got Spotify, I got Apple Podcasts. Salute to all you podcast apps. Anchor, salute. iTunes, all you podcast apps. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And one day I'll be able to pay you guys back a little bit. And you guys will be able to pay me back somehow. Paul, salute, my friend. Gary, salute, brother. I will, brother. I'm gonna tomorrow, brother. I'm gonna tomorrow. Insight, thanks. Jimmy Gags, thanks, brother. Tomorrow, Jimmy, get at me, Jimmy. I'll talk to you. Insight, get at me. You know how to get at me. Everybody, all you guys know how to get at me. You guys get at me. I'm not on social media every day, but from now on, I'm going to start going on social media daily because of something I'm doing right now. So, like, I'm always constantly evolving people. You people are going to be shocked at all the things I'm doing. See, I'm just learning. Insight, you know, I've been learning for the past 2 years, a lot of hack jobs, but I figured it out. Now I know how to do it. You know what I mean? So now it's on. You know what I mean? Like, honestly. So I'm gonna leave you guys with an outro, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Savage Inc. Picks. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, the Bloody Bean 617, MMA Boxing Talk Hub. Subscribe, like on YouTube. I need my freaking monetization on YouTube. Very important to me because I'm monetizing. I'm making money on all the other podcast apps. I need to be making money on YouTube because that's where I'll get the most. But it doesn't matter. Like one of these guys support me. YouTube has been loyal since the beginning. I gotta be loyal. But it's YouTube, Spotify, any of these really nice apps, I would still give the other apps the. You know what I mean? I'd still give them the program. You know what I mean? So, yeah, join and like the fucking most brutally honest, real raw, no sugarcoating, nothing. You know, guys that know what the fuck they're talking about, all right? This one fucking does, and everyone I have in here does. They know what the fuck they're talking about. So I hope you people enjoy this show. Thank you for all my support, all the listeners, all the supporters since day one. I remember every fucking single one of yous, locals, that ain't haters. Yeah. They will never talk shit behind my back, and they wouldn't talk shit definitely in my face, right? But the haters, they'll talk nice to me to my face and talk shit behind my back. So, you know, those people think, you know, there's always a 5-year plan. So, you know what I mean? I've been playing chess since second, third grade. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't care. Haters, I don't care what the fuck people think. I don't got to prove myself. I've already proved myself 1,000 times over in my life, all right? I'm not in chaos in my life for the past 25 fucking years. So I'm very comfortable in chaos, a little too comfortable. So, you know, it's not a place you want to go with me. So I just like to be nice to everybody. That's the way it is. As long as they're nice to me. That's the way it works. So here's the outros, people. 2 30-second outros. And just enjoy it. Have a great night. Have a blessed night, a blessed day, wherever you are. Blessed night or a blessed day or a blessed afternoon, whatever it is. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I will see you guys tomorrow after the weigh-ins, the UFC weigh-ins. And we'll talk about the PFL tomorrow night. And come over to Rush Hour tomorrow night, people. Peace. Savage Incorporated, Damage Incorporated.
Back at it again with a new CD, Unforgettable. FBI telling, no hygiene smelling. Sad to say, I'm a 3-count felon. You can write 3 bios on every different aspect. Parts of my life, tragic, mad strife, mad sins, mad smashing heads, hustling, skeletons in my closet. Every one of them, I caused it, I lost it. I'm going to hell over 1,000 sins. Multiplied by 12, divided by 3, equals hell for eternity. Learn from me. Hear me spit it, legit kid, hustler, muscler, but there's always someone tougher. I'm no bluffer, I wear 2 rubbers, the forgotten ones, nice, platinum gold and ice, Diggy Skins, wise assignment, DGS, Digital G Skins, producing this sociopathic beat, sick off a life.
Track so sick, it's
Peace, people.